Hi, I'm Phil Brock. This is Brock on Your Block, and I'm staying here with Mr. Santa Monica Close-Up, Fabian Lukowitz, and we're going to talk today about your career in Santa Monica.
But no, wait, hold on.
What?
I need to check the mic.
It's Santa Monica. There's always problems. What are you doing? What was that?
I need to check the mic. All right, this is an intervention.
Oh, it's my show.
My name is Catherine Boole, and we're doing Boole on Your Block because we're going to interview you, Phil Brock. We want to know something about why you spent your life helping kids.
Well, that's why you had me interview the weightlifter, so he could tie me down if you need to.
No, because he's a fantastic cameraman. So Phil has been very, very involved with kids throughout your career. How did you get started with that?
I was a kid once. Oh, wait, that's not what you're asking, I guess. When I was 11 and going to Santa Monica schools, my parents were having some difficulty in their marriage. I got dropped off at the Boys Club, primarily because it was only $2.50 a year. I got dropped off there. I started playing, I started learning, I started interacting with other kids there. The day after my 16th birthday, Christmas Day, by the way, bring me presents. The day after my 16th birthday, they hired me, and I started working there, first at the membership desk, then the library, wood shop, athletics. I cleaned bathrooms, I did everything. And during that time, I learned that so many volunteers from the community, Lions, Kiwanians, optimists, bankers, doctors, lawyers, came in just to volunteer and help out.
What did you study in college, and why did you study it?
I was a history and kinesiology major because I had decided in 8th grade that I wanted to become a teacher and a coach. So I went to UCLA, I got my graduate studies in at Loyola Marymount, and then I started teaching.
Where did you teach?
I taught at Crenshaw High in LA, I taught at Hamilton High in West LA, I was the Dean of Students at Lincoln High in East Los Angeles. I started my teaching career at the border between Santa Monica and Venice at St. Clement's. My classroom was in Venice, my desk was in Santa Monica.
After teaching, did you continue to help kids?
So I spent many years trying to build a life, came back to the Boys and Girls Club because my heart was always there, and I became the chair of the Boys and Girls Club Council. In our best year, I raised $500,000 for the Boys and Girls Clubs at Santa Monica. In addition to that, I started volunteering for the Santa Monica Malibu School District. I was on the Sports and PE Advisory Committee with fellow Kiwanian Neil Carey, and then became chair of that when he moved on to the Recreation and Parks Commission. Later, I moved to the Recreation and Parks Commission, spent almost 14 years there as a member of the commission, and then as vice chair, and then finally 5 years as the chair of the commission. And during that time, I'm proud that we built 7 new parks in Santa Monica.
Of all of the service organizations in Santa Monica, why did you choose Kiwanis to be a part of?
I think Kiwanis chose me. I stayed, it was the Lions wanted me to join. I was approached by Rotary. Eventually, I talked to the Kiwanis and found out that their mission was helping children and teens of our community, and then in the greater scope of things, helping the children and teens of the world. I thought that was extremely important, and it fit right in with my passion. How do you help kids have a better life? There are so many that have so little around the world.
And you've taken on more and more responsibility in Kiwanis.
I was president of Santa Monica Kiwanis. I'm now lieutenant governor.
What other things have you been doing for kids right now?
Well, I'm a past president of the California State Recreation and Parks Commissioners. I remain a board member of that. So I'm trying to advocate for more green space for our children, for our adults, and for our seniors throughout the state of California. Parks are so vitally important for all of our wellness. And in Santa Monica, I'm an arts commissioner now. I termed out as Recreation and Parks Commissioner. And for Kiwanis, I've been promoted to Lieutenant Governor for the Coastal Region, Division 19 of Kiwanis. So my territory ranges from Malibu County line down to San Pedro, east to Gardena, to Hawthorne, to that area, and all the land in between. We have 17 vital working groups of volunteers who band together for the common good to help children and teens.
Wow, do you ever sleep?
Yes, there's a time between 2 and 6 a.m. that I try and catch a few Z's. You know, I'm also a Santa Monica Elk and proud of my association with the Elks. I'm emceeing the Pico Youth and Family Center benefit this month, as I do every year, to help them raise money for their programs for at-risk youth. Kiwanis does something which I think is so valuable. We have what we call SLPs, the student leadership groups. And Santa Monica Kiwanis has a club at St. Monica's, at Santa Monica High School, at Palisades Charter High School, and we have a huge club of servant leaders at UCLA, our Circle K club. And between our Key clubs, our Builders clubs, and our Circle K clubs, that's where Kiwanis really shines.
What does Kiwanis do outside of this area?
Right now in Africa and Asia, on the Pacific Islands, we are trying to stop neonatal maternal tetanus. It's a dreaded disease that can be cured with something simple, a tetanus shot. But otherwise, a newborn baby who gets neonatal maternal tetanus dies a horrible death within 3 or 4 weeks of their birth. It's terrible. Before that, Kiwanis tackled iodine deficiency, and Kiwanis has donated over $100 million to stop neonatal maternal tetanus in the world. We're working with UNICEF. Before that, we worked with UNICEF on iodine deficiency. So Kiwanians, 600,000 Kiwanians, are not only about what we do locally with scholarships, art and music competitions, with helping other centers. This week, we're really proud in Santa Monica that we just bought buddy benches for our elementary and middle schools. And those buddy benches will help the children when they come to school and they're despondent and depressed. And nobody may want to talk to them, nobody may want to play with them. They go sit on that buddy bench and the other kids come over, take them to go play, talk to them, and help them. We're really proud at Santa Monica Kiwanis that we've done that we built a new playground at Ozone Park in South Santa Monica 3 years ago, and we are dedicated to helping the community. What I'd really like to do is have more people join with us. We have open arms for anyone in the community who wants to join Kiwanis, who wants to volunteer for a few hours a month and help the children of the world. Before you close, I have one thing I really am proud of that we just finally accomplished. And I, along with many members of our community, worked hard to establish a playing field on the side of an asphalt parking lot across the street from Santa Monica High School. Those kids didn't have a soccer field, they didn't have a lacrosse field, they had to walk 1 mile to 2 miles just to get to practice every day. The way home took away from their study time. We fought for 23 years, a huge group of us in the community, and I'm proud to say that the field is being built, the asphalt has been ripped away, and those kids will have a playing field. If my legacy in this community is helping our kids, seniors, our adults have more park space, more great green space in the community, I'll be very proud of that.
Wow, you certainly have something to be proud of. Thank you so much, Phil, for being the subject this time of My Bull on Your Block.
Thank you, Kathy, for corralling me.
For Bull on Your Block, I'm Catherine Bull. Watch for Brock on Your Blocks next